For each shopping teams, you have 10 minutes.
Alright. Okay, let's see. Green bell peppers, 89 cents each. How many do you want? One makes a pretty good amount.
Let's get two.
2 89-cent bill. Wait, now I have to use the calculator. In plus 0.89. Yeah. Is $1.78.
Low fat milk. This one?
Yeah.
It's $1.94. Okay.
So we got everything we need for our salad. Let's go find some dressing.
Can get some cabbage for the vegetable.
Sure. $1.99 Italian. $1.99 ranch. It's good.
Yeah.
Let's find some cube steaks. $2.40 for these. These are only $2.40.
Yeah, but how many people does it serve?
Like, we could get two.
No, because we're only doing a family of 4. There's 6 here. Yeah, sure.
Good. Steak. Okay.
Oh yeah.
$2.40.
Steak and salad.
Plus $1.78. $17 plus our rolls, which we don't know the price of, and tax. Should be okay. Okay, let's go check out. Okay.
Let's get some mashed potatoes to go with that steak.
Okay, I can find that.
Dishwasher?
No.
Carson, can I drive the cart?
Sure.
We're a good team.
This would be a nice meal for a family of 4. Just with $20.
Let's get one of these 2%. It's got 8 servings.
God. Yeah, but you never know how big a serving actually is until you realize. How much is it?
Let's see. Half gallon. $1.94. Let's get a grand total real quick. Let's see.
$1.99 $1.78.
Okay, hang on. 1.99 plus, what's it, 99 cents?
Yeah.
For each shoppers, you have 5 minutes left.
That's tax would be about 78 cents. Yeah, we got about $9.
Let's buy some desserts then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Y'all want paper or plastic?
Paper.
Paper. Paper.
Here we go. Let's see, we got sherbet, we got vanilla, or some, maybe
How
some
about
chocolate.
some? Well, there's vanilla chocolate strawberry. Then we don't have to decide.
18 out of 20. $182 is your change. $182.
$18.
And how close were we?
Off by like 7 or something.
Let's go.
So what did y'all think about the activity?
It was fun. It was fun.
Okay, we'll take everything out of your bags. Let's see what you got.
While you were shopping, you had to make decisions as a pair. What did you do to agree on your purchases?
We talked it over, and then if it was like deciding between 2 different things, we checked the servings and the cost.
I usually thought about stuff that we had at home to eat, what went good with what.
What about you guys?
We just thought about a normal family meal we have at our houses, and just thought about each food group and got each food for each food group.
Boys, will you tell us all the products that you bought?
All right. We got grapes, like a side dish maybe, some milk to drink, ice cream for dessert, and another side of mashed potatoes.
We got some steak for the main course, salad for another side dish, dressing for a salad, and we could cut the bell peppers and add them to the salad.
Good, good. Girls?
We got some cabbage. You can fry some cabbage, which is really good. And we got some low-fat milk to drink. And for dessert, we have the no sugar added Brewer's ice cream. And then we got just 6 pieces of ham and some 10 dinner rolls and apples, so you can fry apples.
Do y'all see any differences in what y'all bought?
The milk is different, but
Milk
it
we
tastes
got,
the same.
basically.
1%.
I mean, we both got fruits and vegetables and dessert and meat.
Well, why did you pick 2% milk rather than, well, see, they got 1%?
Well, that's just what we have at home.
Actually, as I asked Mom once why we do get 2%, she said it's actually good to have more than the small amount of fat as you're growing up, so you can become stronger and a little healthier.
Well, I noticed that your group, you have salad in a bag, and you have, well, fresh cabbage. Was that like a conscious decision, or did you?
Well, it was pre-mixed, and buying all of the ingredients to make that salad with all the stuff would be more
Expensive.
Yes.
And why did you pick fresh cabbage rather than cabbage in a bag?
Well, just it's fresher comes fresh rather than bag, sitting in the bag.
Do you see any difference between the ice creams?
It has 40% less calories and it has no sugar added. And
It's vanilla, and theirs is mixed chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla.
Your group has a store brand, whereas you guys have just a plain ice cream brand. Why did you just pick that rather than a cheaper, I guess, almost generic brand?
This is what we have at home, so we just know it would be good for the family.
Why did you pick this brand?
Well, I know our family never agrees on what kind of ice cream to get, and with this, we can't get it wrong, and it's cheaper than buying 3 different kinds of ice cream. And with the generic brands, it's more expensive to buy the same product.
Okay, well, we have your clipboards over there that you took when you went shopping. If you could just, get both of them. And how did you prioritize what you're gonna get? Like, what did you find? What did you feel was most important when you first started? What did you go straight to? Did you have any sort of
Plan?
Yeah, did you have a plan set out of what you were gonna get?
Yeah.
It kind of did.
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna go
just-
for fruits and vegetables, and then a meat, and then see what we get for sides.
Okay. And what about you guys?
Well, we started at the top of the produce with the dessert, and then we just worked our way down, kind of according to where they were in the grocery store.
And what did you feel was most important on your list?
The ham.
yeah,
Okay, and you went for that first?
actually went to
The ice cream.
the ice cream.
Then we went to the meat because that was down. Then we got the milk.
Did you have any arguments while you were shopping? And if you did, what about? And how did you resolve these conflicts?
We didn't have any arguments except for the bread because we didn't know how much they was.
So we
And
got.
how did you resolve that? How did you?
Well, we first picked up 16, and we thought that was a little much just for poor people, so we just picked up 10. We just both decided that was better than 16.
What did you learn about yourself through doing this activity?
Oh, that's tough.
And it's not really so easy going and finding a meal for 4 on a $20 budget.
How do you use comparative shopping in other areas of life, or for other needs or wants? Like looking at prices or quantity. How would you use that other points in life?
If we were going to buy like furniture or something for our family, like for houses in the future.
You probably do, if you buy furniture or whatever, you probably take the money you have and divide it by how many pieces of furniture you wanted.
What sort of things do you spend your money on? What sort of hobbies are you involved in?
Well, I play paintball and I build models of airplanes and stuff like that. And paintball's pretty expensive.
So do you buy by brand or by quantity? How do you?
I buy whichever is cheaper for, well, when I get more for my money, basically.
Maggie, what kind of things do you like to spend your money on?
Clothes.
And how do you decide which clothes to buy? Do you go by styles or prices? How do you?
I usually go for prices because I like to get which one are cheapest instead of like how expensive they are.
Well, I hope you all learned something today, and now you can take your food, put it back in your bags, and you can go home and prepare dinner and just tell me how your family likes it.
Now I can go to the grocery store with my mom, which I usually don't do because I didn't know anything about the grocery store. And now I can go and help her with her budget and make sure she doesn't go over her budget.
They made pretty good decisions.
Yeah. I was gonna, get something that's healthy and, that we need to grow strong bones and stuff. Anyways, I need somebody standing over my shoulder the whole time.
They got pretty healthy stuff.
I really think they should be able to trust us. We have good judgment. We can get we know we want to get the healthy stuff and we will.
I thought we'd have $20 worth of ice cream and candy.
I like being independent because I've never been in the grocery store with my mom right beside me.
What did you learn today?
The value of a 20.
How to shop.
Spend money wisely.
Make sure that you don't go over your budget.
I enjoyed watching them work together and not argue.
Yeah,
That was
well,
nice.
that's
This YWCA after-school program for middle schoolers teaches teamwork.
Morning, everyone.
How you guys doing today?
Well, listen, we're here for a reason. I'm going to tell you why. You guys are split up into groups, and you have materials in front of you. You are going to have 10 minutes, and we need you to build the tallest tower possible.
All right, work with each other, get each ideas from each other, and we'll see what comes up with it, all right?
When your time is coming down, I'll let you know, and you have about 2 minutes to finish what you want to do. So, do your best, and go.
Okay. Let's see what we have. Wait, take this. Straws? Like that. Like that. We take that under like that. Oh, I see what you're doing. It's like a stand. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving the We're gonna poke 3 holes. Help. And we're gonna build it like a triangle.
That'll get a pretty high one.
No, a triangle. A little triangle. Okay. We have to tape it like that.
Would that fit?
Square. Yes, go with it.
No.
I just like doing that. No. Okay. No. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3.
We'll add it to the bottom of it, like as a base.
Not too heavy.
Ah, cool.
But
Ooh.
it's too heavy. No, it's supposed to be like that. But it goes like that.
Maybe you should just start
Okay, it's because we put in too much force. Take it off. Wait.
Well, what do you think you can do to make it
Heavier?
stronger?
Oh. We can do it. We can stick it through, or we can just put that thing. Because that side.
Guys, you have about 2 more minutes. So think about finishing up.
Don't stay on there. I didn't think there would be Don't stay on there. Paper okay. Like clean, but it's The Leaning Tower of Triangle.
There you go.
Because we don't want it to fall over. Hold on, we should put some stuff in more in the bottom.
Okay, stop, everyone. Stop. Just let it be. Let's see what we have here.
Well, as far as creativity, I think you all got it. You all did pretty well.
Hey, it was standing when we stopped. That's all that counts.
Ours sort of was.
Looks like you guys here do have the tallest tower. You guys both have tall towers too, so yeah, clap. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. You guys all made good towers. Let's ask the winners over here. What did you decide to do that made it so tall? How did you decide to do it?
We saw that the pipe cleaners and the straws were pretty tall or long, so we just put them together, and that made it pretty tall.
And then we had to make a firm foundation where it would stand.
Okay. So you used the cardboard on the bottom so that it wouldn't tip over. Okay. What about you guys? What did you guys? What did you decide to do?
We decided to take it on that and add like all the pipe cleaners and the straws together, and we tried to make it where like there wasn't a lot of weight at the top, so we just like added some stuff down near the bottom and made it stick up straight.
Okay.
Well, what do you guys think you guys could have done with, now that you guys looked at it? What do you think you could have done?
We could have used the cardboard and folded it and made a base for it, but we used
You just started right at the table.
yeah.
What about you guys?
Well, we thought that the base would be better, and then make two columns so it's stronger, and then like it gets wider and wider each time on the top. And if it wasn't for that thing, it would be like that.
All right. It seems like you guys, your tower, you really wanted to be sturdy, and you used a lot of your materials right at the base, which is, a good idea too. Because
It's all about teamwork.
it's all about teamwork, Justin.
Yeah.
Good job. Let's see.
What do you guys think about the 10 minutes? I mean, you guys think it was enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will give us time to think about what we were going to do.
It's challenging, just like a little bit of time.
So the smaller time, the more you have to think, the more you have to work with each other.
Now, were there any times where people in the group disagreed with each other?
Yeah.
And how? There was? How did you guys handle that? If you guys had disagreements?
Compromised. We did both things and saw which one worked better.
So you experimented, you tried both, and you saw which one worked better, and you went with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys couldn't do by yourselves that you needed everybody else's help with?
If you have to hold something down and the other person tape it, you couldn't do it. It's just one person.
Now, don't just think about the tower and what you did today. What are other times that you guys can think of that comes to your mind where you worked together and built something or created something or did something? Don't just think of schoolwork or just in general. What?
Not here in Hawaii.
Here at the Y?
Yeah.
Like what example?
Like when we had to be in teams, we did the marshmallow or tower thing.
All right. Another time you had to build towers?
Yeah.
All right. What about not specifically building a tower, but
Like teamwork on like basketball team,
Yeah,
soccer
sports.
team,
okay.
basketball.
All right.
What about you guys?
One day when I came here, we had to like make something where we dropped an egg off a building and we had to cover it up or it wouldn't break. And whoever.
Oh, I got one.
Okay, the crushed egg off there. See if it won't crack.
I got one.
JP?
I was at summer camp one year, and we had to go into the woods and make a fort that all our team members could fit in with using sticks and whatnot.
Yeah.
And debris from broken old shacks, and we had to work together and stuff.
So in general, like in your life, what decisions do you usually make in a group?
Like good ideas and bad ideas.
To brainstorm?
Yeah, like brainstorming. You like stealing somebody's mind. You think what they're gonna do.
You learn from your mistakes.
You learn from your mistakes?
Yeah, with a team.
Okay. And what are some decisions that you guys make every day on your own, where you don't need anyone's help and you don't work as a team? What are some decisions that you make every day that you don't need someone else's help?
I know I dress myself. I don't know about you guys.
What about you, Kathleen? Give me something.
Like if we're going to be bad or good or talk in class or raise your hand and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We don't need other people to tell us that.
What about when you guys are out with your friends?
Like,
Because peers have the most effect on people. You know?
You have to act right and not act crazy.
Was that a decision that you made or a decision that you came to with your friends?
I came to it with my friends.
So you guys all decided that you wanted to act a certain way?
If you want to go out somewhere and get your parents' trust, you have to act right.
Like last night we went out to the movies with the Y, and like I made the decision not to, like when I'm with Mita, a lot of times we act crazy, but I made the decision not to do that at the movies and like not throw popcorn at people or make rude noises.
Yeah, that's a hard decision to make, I guess, with you guys.
Because when you're around your friends and they're doing something that you wish you could do, it's hard to say no, I'm not going to do that, and then embarrass myself.
Right. Now, some of you guys said you did have disagreements when you were building this tower. Why is it hard to deal with someone sitting across from you that disagrees with you when you feel your idea is right, they feel that their idea is right? Why is it hard, like, emotionally? Brittany, what do you think?
Because like you would think like you would be right and they would be wrong, and it's kind of hard because you sometimes you don't want to face that you were wrong.
Right.
You get wrapped up in your idea is better than theirs, and you gotta say no, maybe their idea is actually better than mine, and not start feeling competitive against.
You know, competitive in your own team, and you have to watch for that, right?
Yeah.
What you guys did was build a tower out of, straws and cardboard and paper. But think about what really happened. You had a task to do, and you had to take input from other people. Did this change your opinions at all about working in a group?
Yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
Why, Brittany?
Because like then you would see how to like work under pressure and see how many different ideas people have.
Justin, what about you? Does this change the way you think about working with people?
Yes. And why? Because usually I don't get along with people in groups.
Usually you don't work well in groups? Did you like having the freedom that you had? Or would you rather have me tell you, my opinion, what I think?
I like that freedom.
You like guys like having the freedom of, I mean, whether you succeed or fail, it was totally your project.
And it's funny.
And that's how things really are. I mean, who's to say that your teachers or me or Mr. David, our ideas are always going to be correct?
I know I'm wrong.
Well, it's kind of like saying like if we took like their words, it'd be like their work. But if like we did it with our own freedom, we could call it ours.
If you do it the normal way and you say, I want this done and I want you to take this route to get there, they do that and they're done and then it's over with. But if you say, see what you can do and I'm not going to tell you, then they go way above your expectations. And so I think it's a much more effective way.
Like we could do it our own way, so we didn't have anybody telling us what to do,
They don't need the teachers, they don't need their approval.
Everybody was talking and, thinking and brainstorming about what their idea was going to be, and then they just started, putting it together.
It's more, you're just looking on. You don't have to actually tell them what to do. So, I mean, it's also probably less stressful on us.
I got to work in groups, which is seldom. At school, we have to work individually, and I'm not very good at working in groups because I like to take over, but it's kind of helping me getting on the road to starting to work in groups.
Teamwork should be valuable because there's times in your life where you can't do everything that by yourself.
I see the potential not only here at the Y, but just in life in general, like everything. I think a lot of times school doesn't really prepare you for when you're out of school, because once you're an adult, you have to learn how to communicate with people, whether even if you're communicating with your coworkers or your friends or your family, you have to learn how to work together. There are going to be people that have views that are not going to go along with yours. You have to learn how to cooperate, come together, and build something. And whether you're building like your own life or you're building a project for work or anything, you know, you always are trying to be successful, and this teaches the kids exactly how to do that.
Productive. Marvelous. Effective.
Fundamental. Fun.
I was really impressed with the young people when they were reporting out in their groups, and they moved really efficiently from table to table.
Well, definitely. It's more satisfying to figure out something by yourself.
When I can make myself actually be quiet and listen for 10 seconds after asking a question. You know, they always come through and they come up with something, and it's always on target.
Being a leader, you have to learn when to step back and know that everybody has leadership qualities in them. And you won't know that unless you let them bring them out.
I love getting feedback from kids. I love seeing what they like and what they don't like and how they work together.
They definitely learned, and I can promise you that they're going to be interested in pursuing this with some of their fellow club members at a later date.
I enjoyed it.
So I thought it was a positive experience from beginning to end.
Let's join these high school age youth as they make decisions about land use.
Well, I'd like to welcome you all here. I'm glad you all were able to see the park. Since it's raining today, we had to do this inside, so you pretty much have an idea of what the park looks like outside. But I'm going to start by giving you a little welcoming you here today on a Saturday. I'm glad you're here with us, and telling you a little bit about the activity. We're going to go through the 4-H curriculum land use today, and we're going to talk about resolving conflicts in national land use and park use. And the life skills that you're going to gain from this activity are conflict and communication. And also the asset is going to be peaceful conflict resolution. We're going to see how we can get together as a group and talk about different ways we use the park and use the land, and what conflicts can occur when we decide to use the land for different purposes, and what one group thinks the land should be used for versus the other group, and how we can come together and compromise on a way that we both can, get something out of it. And from there, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Ann.
Hey. So who here has been shopping at Crabtree Valley Mall ever? I bet. Why do people go to the mall? What do they do there? Socialize, shop, and eat. Right, that's what you go to a mall for. Does anyone know when Crabtree was built? Exactly, but not that long ago, in 1971. And before that, it was a big hill that looked probably not unlike this park here. One person owned it, and it was kind of wild looking, but it was trees, bushes, grass, that kind of stuff. Someone decided to develop it, and they chopped off the top of the hill, and they put a mall down there. So that's what we're talking about in land use, that we might be using land one way now, but it might be used very differently in a few months or a few years. There might be a mall in the sky someday, and we won't need Crabtree. We'll be taking little scooters up in the sky.
With that thought, we want to just kind of let you think about what would you do if you had a chance to
if Wake County government
gave us a park,
came in here right now and said, thank you, Arquetta, that they're going to let us take over this park and we can do whatever we want here and they'll give us some money to do it, but they want to use it differently so that more people use it and more people